Hey, what's up everybody? Bdf 44 coming at you with another video. All right. Whew, got a lot. I got a bag on the side. I got paper towels with a strap on it that you can carry it. I don't know if you guys seen that before. Put like plastic stickers over it. You replace it with paper towel instead of putting it in a bag and carry it the same way. And I got a backpack full of stuff. I'm kicking. It's windy, it's cold, all that. I don't care, I'm doing it. Feel a lot better. Did my little hill walk for the first time in like 2 weeks. Went well, for the most part. I'm gonna wipe my mouth here. But you know, man, just would love to say I'm in shock. In America, I'd love to say I'm in shock. What happened to that lady in Minneapolis? I made a little video on it. And I told y'all pretty much everything I had to say about it. Everything they're doing in these situations is out of Israel's playbook. Because it's Israel behind it. Everything your country is doing with this regime, this is Israel who's your president right now. Donald Trump is just a puppet they have under control. It's them. They are running things right now in your country. And the psychology behind the behaviors is theirs and theirs alone. The gaslighting, using social media to tell you not to believe your lying eyes when they know damn well the narrative that they're pushing isn't in line with what it is that you're seeing. It's the same thing they do in the genocide in Gaza. It's the same psychology. It's the same exact behavior, same playbook. And those of us who've been paying close enough attention to this stuff, we already know. We already know, bro. I ain't looking at Donald Trump, I'm looking past him, bro. He ain't got no power. That's just a scared pedophile who don't want to be locked up. That's it. That's all that is, bro. He gonna do whatever they tell him to do. And guess what? Kamala would have did the same thing. For all of y'all who were saying, oh, Kamala this, she would have did the same thing. But nothing would have been different at all. Because she was one of theirs too. All this gaslighting and stuff, y'all think that's Donald? That ain't Donald. I mean, he has his imprint on it. It's his body making, you know, talking to you. Yeah, it's his mouth. They probably told him to use his words in a lot of these situations. I don't think he would do the things the same way that, say, somebody else would. He's himself, but it's still the same playbook. It's not. It's Israel. Izzy is controlling the country. It's controlling a lot of the South America as well. Controlling a lot of the Middle East as well. They're trying to stick their star flag on every damn thing in the world. And whatever their behavior, their psychological games that they're playing are just overused plays that are already being run in other areas. And this is what I've been trying to prep everybody who follows me for understanding for almost 2 years now. Anything you see, if you've been following me, you shouldn't be surprised by nothing you're seeing. You shouldn't be confused by most of it. Most of it should not be confusing at all. Because this is what we damn talk about all the time. The puppet is just doing the bidding of the puppet masters. The puppet master has his hands up so many different puppets at the same time, and they're all doing the same stupid dance. They're all doing the same dumb dance. And that puppet master don't understand the people, and that's why he's doing things that the people don't buy. Because he don't understand us at all. And so what we be talking about. That's what all them rants has been about over the last couple of months. And furthermore, for the last couple of years. I'm telling you, man. I get this. I get them. I understand what they're doing. I understand why they're doing it. It's just Satanism, man. It's just the devil, dog, at the end of the day. It really is. It does just come down to spiritual warfare. That's all it comes down to. It don't come down to much of nothing else. It's just spiritual warfare. People behaving the way their masters have them behaving, man. Layers of the same imprint. Puppets doing the bidding of the master. Israel's just a puppet of the devil. And they doing what it is he have them doing. Donald Trump's just a puppet of Israel. He's doing what they have him doing. And I'm sure Donald Trump or whomever has their hands up the butt of somebody else, and they're behaving like their masters, who are behaving like their masters, who are behaving like the devil. That's it. That's all it is, friends. I'm telling you, that's all it is. And the devil is a loser. He don't get much of anything. If he did, he wouldn't be the devil. He moving not within understanding, but misunderstanding and miscalculation and poor choices. That's what drives him. That's what drives them who follow him. It is poor decision making, poor choices, misunderstanding, lack of faith, weakness, inner struggle unchecked, fear. That's what it is, man. That's what it boils down to. And those who don't believe in nothing are definitely lost in what it is they're seeing, or probably aligning with the wrong side, thinking they're making a good, smart decision. That's really what it is. Capitalists who don't believe in God, they think it's about money. Or if they're dumb enough, they think it's about them. Sadness. That's all sad. But God is good. That's the beauty of the whole situation. Just like any other times where struggles took place, you get past them. You learn what you need to learn. Empires fall, new ones built. Human beings continue to do the same old stuff in different places, just like we're seeing in regards to this situation. The human condition is really rather simple. He either submits to something greater than himself, or he walks as if he's greater than anything else and proceeds to make the mistakes that come with that. And that's kind of what I see here. It don't matter what empire it is. They're always trying to get away with something, thinking they God, thinking they power, and what it is they surmise, they control is the most important thing and the only thing. Self-centered stupidity. That's just what it is. It's human condition. It's fighting against that for which is your own damn ego and the evil that comes from adhering to that evil ego. That's it. Foolish pride, wanting to be better than somebody else, feeble jealousy, insecurity, all these weak, devilish emotions and frequencies. That's all this is. Human beings just doing this version of it in this era of life. That's it. You overcome all of that, you become a person who can make better, more responsible decisions. And so that's really what it is, man. This ICE crap, they just behaving like the IDF. That's all. Just like the police officers, 9 out of 10 times behaving like the IDF. They train the same way because they got the same puppet master controlling them, friends. That's really what it comes down to. And your local police in your country probably doing the same shit because Israel them probably stuck their star down too, using some type of bankrupt processes. What's the word I'm looking for? Blackmailing processes to get your president or ruler or person under their thumb if they didn't place him there to begin with. If they didn't place him there, they're likely trying to use something that he did or something that he's doing to get him to behave as if they placed him there. It's one or the other or both. Using some sad sicko that propped his ass up to do their bidding, so they can proceed this world domination process that they've been working on for 500 damn years, or longer probably. And the sad, godless idiots that'll follow them down the road just because they want what they want, or feel like if they don't do it, they're losing, or fear, or whatever the hell comes with that, or some stupid shit like that. I'm telling y'all, man, it ain't that deep. It may be intricate, filled with quote-unquote nuance, but at its core, the lowest common denominator is good and evil and spiritual warfare. And so that's really what I'm here to tell y'all, man. I'm sorry that this lady, this Miss Good, I don't know her full name, but her last name was Good, was yet another sacrifice in this futile war of the devil versus good, devil versus God, devil versus anything reasonable, etc. Devil versus the truth. That's what it is. And Israel / the Zionist Jews They're just the devil's people doing what the devil want them to do, man. That's literally it. And they can say whatever they want. They can make it illegal for me to say this. I don't care. I ain't gonna be here that long any damn way. I don't care, fam. I literally do not care. The Lord gave me simple instructions. Tell the truth. Speak from your heart. Use the gifts I gave you to surmise what you should say and just say it. That's pretty much it. Just speak. The rest will come from me. That's pretty much how it goes. And so, as I tell all of y'all, man, keep your relationship with God intact. It's your best bet. It's your best bet. A lot of people think it's getting your money up. That wouldn't hurt. I don't think that would hurt. Making sure you have enough of this paper that these people will kill and die over to give yourself an opportunity to flee this place if you're in it, or flee the place you're in that they control. Because that's where it's next for a lot of us. You need to get the hell out of these countries, man. If they have a star there, if one of them chosen ones is your president, you need to get the hell up out of there. I'm just being honest. That's where we're at in 2026. If you have the means to leave, get your family out of here. Get your family out of here, because they're going to start behaving like they do in Israel. That's what they're going to do. Start siphoning off human beings like they're cattle. It's going to be 1965 or earlier all over again because of who's in control and what it is they believe they are due, which is to be able to treat all of us like do. If you're a person of color, or even if you're a Caucasian person who happens to not want to align with this nonsense, you're going to be all whooped together as goy. Because that's all you ever were to these people in the first place. But now, they don't have to be nice about it anymore. And that's the difference. They don't have to be nice about it. As they continue to gain power in the Middle East and South America, continue to control America and siphon from us to fund all these things. Once they have enough of their star controlling a good portion of the earth, they don't have to be nice anymore. They don't have to be politically correct in any way. They can say exactly what they want to say. If you ain't Jew, F you. That's pretty much the sentiment. If you aren't Zionist Jews specifically, because they definitely don't like self-hating Jews, also known as people with a conscience and a heart. If you happen to practice actual Judaism that don't have nothing to do with their white supremacy takeover mission, yeah, you goy. Believe me. That's what the next move is, to tell you that you ain't special. And they gonna have the leverage to do it. And look, I want to tell all you Zionist Jews, the ones who will be taking on the brunt of what comes from that, they don't care about you either. They already wrote in all of this that they're going to lose plenty of their own. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Because a lot of y'all the people are going to be unhappy with that and they're going to hurt you. That's how that's going to go. You're going to be somewhere doing something, minding your own business, and it's going to be a problem because of what's being done by your regime. You're not supposed to benefit from that. You're collateral damage to the mission itself. That's the difference between us and the chosen ones. The chosen ones would destroy as many of their own as necessary just to prove a point, push a narrative. So if you happen to be a Zionist Jew and you think it's time to celebrate and dance around, you are a sacrifice. Out here in the real world, random lawyer, random person working at AT&T or something, you're a sacrifice, fam. You're left out in the front lines, and when the people do whatever it is they want to do to those who are doing this to them, they're going to do it to you. That's why it's so silly for people to actually align with this ideology, because you don't benefit from it. It's a greater good concept. As in, everybody who aligns with it doesn't matter because it's about the greater good. Yeah, that's you. While you're celebrating and waving your little Israeli flag and all that stupid stuff, when the uprising comes, they're going to be kicking your ass. Well, that's how that goes. And those who are really in control are going to be somewhere far away. In the bunkers that they created for themselves for when that uprising takes place, because they have every intention of that uprising taking place, but they ain't gonna be the ones getting killed, not if they have any control over it. They ain't gonna be the ones having this and that and the third. No. It ain't gonna be them. It's gonna be y'all who support them. Settlers, Israeli settlers, little poor settlers. Yeah, y'all gonna be the ones that's getting y'all whooped on and this and that. They don't care about y'all. You think these trillionaires care about y'all? Man, only as much as to convince all of us to care about y'all. That's it. You're just as much of a goy as the rest of us. They just won't let you know it. They don't care about you either. Because then it becomes a conversation not about us, as in our people, about whom of us is worthy. And that worthiness is going to be dictated by worldly things. This is a devilish entity. It's not going to be in alignment with some loyalty to the cause or to the flag or anything like that. Hell no. It's going to do what the devil do in every other situation. Separate further. Further separate. Once it ain't no more goy to pick from, it's going to start siphoning from its own. Who's worthy? How much money does this person have? Do they look a certain way? That's what it's going to do. It's going to keep eating at its own numbers until there ain't nothing left. It's all the devil's entity has ever meant to do. It's destroy and erase. That's it. So ain't no loyalty amongst one another. They can't trust one another at all. They cannot. And they're going to be the last ones to know. Shocked as hell. October 7th. Who do you think was dying on October 7th? It was their own people. And they're going to gaslight them with some narrative. They'll make no say, oh yes, we want the hostage. We want the hostages. They don't want the damn hostages. They took them hostages. They let them hostages get taken or took them themselves. They was killing them hostages when they were in the possession of Hamas. They was the one bombing them people and starving them out. Talking about hostages. Victims of their own intentions. Narratives, lies that they will abide by to push what it is their agenda is. Narratives. That's all it's about. Truth is a hurdle they have to jump over. Ain't that what we've been talking about? That's exactly what we mean. So when they start wondering, well, are we safe now? No, you're not safe. No. Why? Because this is not an entity that is looking for safety. It's looking to accomplish the devil's goal, which is to destroy everything that God controls, including its very own people, including its very own essence. Once it's destroyed everything, it will destroy itself. It's exactly what it's intended to do. That's why anybody that follows it has to be spiritually bankrupt. You have to be stupid. You have to be stupid. You can't be spiritually intelligent following nothing like that. Because its essence is to destroy you after it finishes destroying everything else. It's all it's ever been about. I'm speaking the truth, it avoids the truth. But you know what I like in that too? Teenagers. When mama tell you not to go out, don't go to that party, this and that and the third. Something bad gonna happen to that party. If you go there, you probably shouldn't go. And then you go. And then you say to yourself after the bad thing happens, man, I should have listened to mama. I should have listened to dad. It wasn't that they were trying to keep shackles on me. They were trying to protect me from what was coming, and I didn't see it coming. Even though they were literally telling me it was coming. Yeah, this is that. That's exactly what this is. I snuck out the house anyway. And what happened that she told you was going to happen ended up happening, didn't it? Yeah. And you felt stupid for defying her, right? Because she wasn't trying to harm you. She was trying to protect you, right? Yeah, you felt stupid. That's what's happening right now. I'm the equivalent of mom and dad telling you not to go out the house. And you shunning my truth is equivalent to you shunning what mom and dad is saying right before the bad thing happened that she was trying to protect you from. That's what this is. The Zionists are trying their very best to shun the truth. Truth that'll likely save them from the unnecessary and unhappy outcome. They want to silence all of us, make it illegal for all of us to tell them the truth. They fear the truth because the truth ultimately ends intention to destroy everything and themselves. Just tell them the truth. The truth is good for you. That's what the Zionist Jew needs to understand. The truth is good for you. I know you've been taught to shun it and to move past that. But this is a childish intention. Only a child shuns wisdom and truth. Only a child's gonna say, no, I'm gonna go out anyway. I'm gonna tell you, hey, don't go there. They're gonna be doing this and that there, and you ain't gonna like what you see there. No, I'm going anyway. Okay, go. They're doing everything they can to shield us from being able to tell the truth to them and to one another. But make no mistake about it, ladies and gentlemen. All of this silencing that they're doing, all these laws that they're trying to pass to suppress people from speaking out against what it is they're doing, what they don't realize is what I just described to you. That really, they don't want to hear it. It's not just that they don't want other people to hear it, they don't want to hear it themselves. That's the equivalent of them putting their fingers in their ears and saying, nan, nanny, boo, boo. They don't want to hear it. It ain't just about us spreading the word and defaming their reputation. No, they don't have any shame. That's not why they do this. That ain't why they do that at all. That's the funny thing about the whole situation. They're spending trillions of dollars to control the narrative, to push forth narratives, because they live by narratives. But the narratives are unwise. It ain't gonna work out for them. But the devil they serve wants to sacrifice them. So this is how that is facilitated. If we are able to effectively reach them with our logic, it'll make them second guess their intentions to destroy themselves and others. And the devil would have none of it. And neither would they as to those who are loyal to serve him. They don't want to be saved. So they're going to try to silence the noise. Try to silence the truth. No, thank you, brother. You too, man. And that's what it is. Me, I don't serve them. I've been told very, very, very clearly that I'm to ignore what their intentions are, scolding me for doing the right thing, or trying to silence me for doing the right thing. That is not my place to listen to them. They want to destroy themselves and others. It's not my goal to adhere to their intentions or to tiptoe over their fragile brains or whatever the hell this would be. Nah. I'm a weapon of the Holy Spirit, fam. I'm just telling you what I know about myself and my spirit. I am a weapon of the Holy Spirit. I ain't supposed to have no safety on when pointed at the enemy. Absolutely not. And so that's what I want you to know about me. If you've been watching me, you know I do my Laker videos. I'm going to give y'all a Laker video in a couple hours. And it's going to sound like I'm not the same person. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to force all of us into a space where we are listening to the truth, to power and disgrace. And that is exactly what you're seeing right now with the Zionist Jew trying to control all of the globe, probably your country, wherever you at. If they ain't got there, they're trying to get there soon enough. That's what it is. They want Iran. They're going to try to overthrow the Iranian president. They're taking over most of South America, putting a Zionist, a Jewish president in every single one of these countries. And when they have them all, they don't have to be nice anymore. That's what I want y'all to understand. They're going to start showing their true colors. The same stuff that we've been seeing in this genocide, they're going to try to duplicate elsewhere. They're going to start slaughtering innocent people for no damn reason. Nothing. No reason. Start treating people poorly. Start siphoning off your life's blood, your power, your water supply, all different types of stuff. They've already shown you what they're about in Gaza. If you did your homework, you know what to expect. Psychological torture tactics and stuff like that, gaslighting. Just apartheid everywhere, basically. Racism celebrated. And gaslighting narratives, telling you not to believe your lying eyes, even though you saw what it is you saw. They're going to tell you saw something else. They use their puppets to align with that narrative and what would look like a collective agreement that you should likely align with if you want to appear sane. No, it's just like they've already shown us their playbook. We know what to expect. We know what they're capable of. We know they don't respect anything, least of all themselves. We know they'll sacrifice their own. You know they'll slaughter others. You know they don't respect children. Innocence is to be shunned just like the truth is. They have a heart for themselves, but not the way that you have a heart for yourself, in a way that aligns with a narrative that has them being supreme and unwise. That's what they trust. Narratives and their own intentions. That's it, nothing else. So when they say they love themselves, they don't love themselves like you do. No, they love themselves in a way that has them being better than you in their brains and unwilling to hurt you and themselves to assure that they can continue to do so. That is exactly what they've shown us. And you'll wonder why I dedicated so much of my content to these people and communicating about these people, because you're going to find out. Gaza was a test run. The world is what the real thing is. They want to do all of that everywhere. And that's why y'all should have been paying attention to what was going on in Palestine, but y'all was too self-serving, too interested in your own money, too interested in your own interests, to give a damn, too politically correct in your own spaces where you didn't want to be shunned by one another, because God forbid we look at the people who are chosen, we signed our contract with, and shun what it is that they're doing. Then they'll take our contracts. They're going to take them contracts anyway. The whole dream is to be able to rip them damn contracts up and have you be slaves for free for them. Whatever long-term plan you think they have with you, they're going to avoid it. They're going to betray it just like the master they serve. They're the devil's people. They're going to betray you. I'm warning people, man. I am warning people well before it even gets to that. What's to come? You know what's to come if you've been watching what they're doing. None of it's going to be surprising to me. I'm just going to shake my head. I feel sorry for all of us. Because we're too shallow to know how to defend ourselves from this entity. Man. Too shallow. Way too shallow to defend ourselves properly against this entity.
It's going to tell me what size equipment.
We're too self-absorbed to actually defend ourselves against this entity properly. We don't know God well enough to know how to defend ourselves against this entity. And I tell y'all to have a relationship with God, it's not just for what's going on in your life right now. It's so that you can have some notion of how to defend yourself against what's coming for you. The star. I'm telling y'all, man. And your religion, it may be very important to you, but that relationship with the living God is so much more important to Him. You can follow whatever major or minor religion you want. Just have a connection with Him. That's important. It's important for what's to come. That's what I'm telling y'all. Have a relationship with Him. Don't worry about how or what was given to your ancestors or all of that. Just find Him. Find Him. Get to know Him. Listen to Him. and use the wisdom and the teachings that he provides you as you go along, because you're going to need it. This is not a drill, man. The devil is using people to take over the world in ways that he's never had control over the world before, and it seems like enough of the world is complicit or too spiritually retarded to do anything about it. And so a lot of us are going to need that relationship with God to survive and to raise our families in the environment to come. That is what's happening here. A lot of us are going to suffer greatly for not having that relationship. We're going to lose people greatly for not having that relationship. We're going to spiral greatly for not having that relationship. I'm telling you. And I'll tell you this. I need people to be a lot more smart than to think that removing BB or Donald is the answer to this problem. That is not the answer. They will replace those idiots with somebody else and do the same thing. Just like I said in regards earlier to this video. In regards to this video earlier on, I said whether it was Donald in place or Kamala in place, they would be doing the same things. And I'm telling you, that is the truth. That is very important to all of this, because a lot of people who think if BB is locked away or if Donald is locked away, suddenly all of this goes away. That is not how this works. If you think that, you are definitely not paying attention to me. You're definitely not paying attention to what we've been seeing. It's a spiritual warfare. It's not a human being. You don't have one man behind this stuff. It's an ideology behind all of this. This is not a one dictator problem. No. Not at all. Let God in, man. Let God into what it is you're doing in your life, man. Let God into what your measures are. If you're trying to figure something out, run to God in the morning before you start your day. When you get out your house, when you wake up in the morning, turn to your God and ask him to show you what it is that he wants you to do, what it is he wants you to understand. If you ask him if everything's going to be okay that day, listen for some type of response, because I'm telling you, man, that relationship is so important in a world controlled by these people. I mean, that is the most important thing I have to say today, man. You really need that. You really need it. Bdf 44, I thank you all for watching. I'm out.